Recording as well. Okay, welcome everyone. We're back from a fortnight ago. We left in a very intense place. I think this is the most dire it's been since you started. All level 17, if I recall rightly. You've making your way through the City of Eyes. You've made your way to you've been here a couple of times, but made your way to the Asylum, where the staff, all doctors and nurses and so forth, as you would expect, but they have what they claim to be some sort of disease, cerebrilla, and which makes them look very illithid. And they have the same sorts of mental powers as well, it seems. They can float, they can blast your mind. They would say they're very learned psychiatrists. You fought off a couple of these nurses and made your way following, I think, an ethereal one. One sort of phased out, and Solotl shifted his gaze and he could see into the ethereal plane with an ability he has, a special skill, and raced up to the second floor. I think, was it Dekee you had the fine person, or was that Locate person, yeah. So Dekee was honing in on I cannot remember her name. This is terrible. Cecilia. Yeah, I was going to say, because I keep going Criella, and no, hang on a sec. Cecilia. And you had the locate going, and eventually pointed you to the Asylum, and then now to upstairs. You followed that area upstairs and found yourself in a huge open area, in like a landing, and there's all these husks of former adventurers and townsfolk, all mind controlled or mind zapped, completely melted, brain melted, standing there against the wall. Not impervious to damage, but they were ignoring any attacks or damage that you did. And you sort of bustled your way through, like, walking through an abattoir with things hanging from the ceiling, but these are living humans. And bustled your way, if I'm just looking where we are now on the map, down the passage, following your locate Cecilia spell, and found your way to the a brain sort of storage area, and you found, to your horror, a jar with a brain in it, in this sort of greenish, brackish fluid with a label, Cecilia. So presumably this is her brain, and she would be no more. You continued on, checked out a couple of other, found a balcony and a couple of windows that led to the out, and then to the outside of the Asylum, but beyond. And I think some of you were starting to amass for a quick escape. You encountered the Dr. Brains, the head of the place. Although he mentioned someone who he reports to, called not someone, but an entity that he reports to, called the Disciplinary Board. And he also, I think, Solotl, again, you with a spell coaxed him past his wall of force, his psychic wall, and he came out and found himself surrounded by 17th level party members. And he eventually spilled the beans, and Cecilia had not been able to be cured of her afflictions, her delusions, and they keep the brains of the deceased for further study, but the body was taken and thrown into the lake. He fled, and Solotl chased him down. And as you raced back into this area, all of these husks, or at least some of them, animated and turned to you, and suddenly the fight was on. The rest of you, I think, at that stage were looking to get out, and a bit torn as to Solotl's in a big fight. The rest of you are by the window. I think Dekee and Criella, being flyers, you had already flown through the window or out circling around. And raced back in a different way. And Criella bravely sort of flew in and landed past some that were fighting her and Dekee, but promptly got mind blasted by a mind flayer, Illithid, Cerebrilla nurse, and I do all my Dungeon Master rolls in the open, and one of the downsides of that is they just come out as they are, and a critical attack from one of these nurses where they attack your brain through your ears if you're incapacitated, stunned or whatnot. And one of them did this, and they sucked their... I think Celotl, you might have been the only one that could see it, or maybe Dekee as well. The two of these tentacles went in through Criella's ears and drew out. Of course, you can't draw a whole brain out, but came out with chunks of grey matter. And Criella just dropped. Natural 20, critical hit on a already badly injured Criella, and she just dropped. I don't think it was enough to outright kill you with one. You know, you were sort of bleeding from the ears and probably breathing at that point.
I think the Illithids automatically kill if they do that.
Well, maybe those are the rules, but we'll go with my description.
Sure.
And then all of these thralls, with a gesture, surrounded Criella, and none of them have got weapons. They're just using their fists, feet, and so on. And so it's very clear that Criella is dead. You might not have realised it from the the brain matter or whatnot. But yeah, so I've still got her marked on the map. You can see Dekee, you're just by the entrance or exit that goes out to the landing. And Celotl, I can't recall. You'll have to just tell me what you're in a web. What was your state at that point?
I had seen visibility up because one of the remaining nurses tried to vanish again. I was seeing that too. I had prepared something. I think I had.
Were you stuck to the web?
No, I think I made my save.
Yeah, I think you made it too. It just I was confusing it with the first web on the bottom floor when the gust of wind blew you into the web.
That was in the previous one.
That was a different one. Okay, all right. So you're not restrained by the web, just making your way through it, and you're right near the edge in any case. Eloran, you know what's going on. You can, we can assume that you can sort of peek around the edge.
Yep.
And I haven't moved it on yet, but I'm just going to shuffle us to because we were just about to start a new round. Riddle, you had bounced back into a on the other side of a wizard lock door back into the office. No, the brain storage area, and you can hear a battle going on outside, raging, and some cries of horror from Eloran, who's probably within earshot of you, just through the door. Wizard lock's not going to stop yelling. And it's up to you, Riddle. I think that's about it, unless anyone's got any other points from last week.
That sounds about right.
That's about right? Okay, all right, well...
just one thing, I have, what's it called? One Thunderous Smite ready. I already cast it, I'm putting concentration.
Okay, so you've got Thunderous Smite and your...
On your weapon, yeah.
Yeah, your sword or scimitar or whatever is humming with power, waiting.
Are the husks still kind of active?
Yeah, so all of the ones around Criella are active. The ones lined up against the wall, facing the wall, are still standing there. There's 4 here that you can see right next to Dekee. What I might do, let's see, I will jump to my version. And the ones that seem to be switched on, I will put mark them somehow. Let's have a look. I'll put a red dot on them to show you active ones. Activated.
Yeah.
So those 4 there's a cluster of them. I'll continue to do that, but while we jump to Riddle. What do you want to do?
Dr. Brain's office I went into?
No, it's not. Well, it is an office, but it wasn't...
I can't see the map.
Oh, can't you? Where are you?
Oh, yes, I can. I haven't scrolled down enough.
Okay.
It's early.
It's a big map. It is a big map. It's actually good Roll20 to fake it and always have, the active area, or at least part of the map in the top right corner, because that's what you go to. But we're down the bottom there to the south.
Yeah, it was lower.
Okay. I can shift ping us there. Okay, so those are the active ones. There's a few. Riddle.
Sorry, I thought this was Dr. Brain's office that he was commanded out of.
I don't think so. I think he was in the next one along. This one's wizard locked, and you bounced into the dimension door or something beyond the wizard lock.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, I will walk around and look for. I just want to look for something that. See if anything references the discriminatory board or mentions anything about missing.
Okay.
I'm going to skim through for keywords and.
Can you do a investigation for me?
I certainly can. And I'm not going to read it fully. I'm just going to skim for words and shove it in my pack.
Okay. Looking for something worthwhile. How'd you go with your investigation?
Find nothing.
Hey?
We got a 2.
Oh, okay. So you are very curious, as you'll want, but don't find anything other than rows and rows of brains floating in jars. You find one brain that has a name on it, Brian.
I'll grab that and stuff it in my bag.
You remember, you just think that that's a bit curious because it's a brain. Maybe it's just misspelt and they just labelled what it is.
Yeah. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to grab it and stick it in my bag.
Okay, you have Brian the brain. Anything else?
Not for the
No movement?
I'll check the other side of the room or something next turn.
Okay. Aloran.
So, Lauren's gonna peek his nose out, and directly at Zerlotto. Are you done yet? Can we go now?
You can yell a short response if you want, Zerlotto. You don't have to wait for your turn in the order.
The cleansing must commence.
I hate you so much right now. I'll drop web because, and I'll put a flaming sphere at the husks that are like right in front of him.
Okay.
No, it's a firebolt. Sorry.
Firebolt? Okay.
Yeah.
So pick one. Who's your target?
Let's go straight ahead.
Okay.
That might hit.
Okay, rolled it. What arm class? Yep.
It didn't come up. 17.
Armor class 17 hits.
So damage is 26.
Nice. It's a massive blow. Scorches, 3rd degree burn somewhere on his torso, and he looks around at you with seeming anger, but sort of ignoring the wound.
Sure.
But clearly very badly damaged.
Got it. And looks at Zerlotl again, and I'll send him a inspiration. Not that he deserves it, but if anybody's going to get us out of here, it's going to be him.
All right. So you are inspired, Zerlotl. Aloran is cursing your praises. Dekee.
Okay, I'm looking at Criella because I can see what happened. And right now I'm going to try and get all the things around her
Okay,
away.
Yes.
So I'm going to use Gust of Wind. I'm going to kind of aim it so it's not going to hit Criella. So I'm going to sort of do it above Criella.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim it at the 2 rows of thingies and blow them away.
Gust of wind. I'll just see how we go.
Let me find it and put it in gust of wind.
Okay, I'm just putting one on a gust of wind on the map. 60 feet long.
And it's gonna blow the 2 rows of things away from Criella. Against the wall.
Okay.
Goodbye. Get away from her, you bitch.
All right. When you say 2, so Criella's in amongst them. So there's 2 that are sort of either side of her. So if you put it sort of...
It does 10 feet. So it would get all of them.
Yes.
Away from her.
And that's going to blow Criella as well?
Well, I was going to do it sort of above her.
Oh, I see.
She's laying down, right?
Okay. Yeah, she is laying down, so...
So, yeah, I was going to sort of do it, like, slightly up a bit.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, normally we sort of go with 5-foot squares, but that's reasonable. Just give me an...
I was thinking I could probably aim it up a bit.
Yep. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
This is how surgical you can be with your spells.
17.
Okay, all right. So you slice it across, shear it across, catch these guys at waist height and above, and they need to do a save, I think. You'll have to tell them. No. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement. Gust disperses vapor.
Yes, they do. They got to do a strength saving throw.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. 5 of them. And what's their target for you? That continues, doesn't it? Continues gusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so one of them gets blattered over, definitely, and the next one smashes into the wall or blown against the wall. One of them manages to resist. Whoops. Whoa! It's like a big, like a bit of a comedy. Their arms windmill and they're blown against the wall, tumbling into 2 guys that are just standing there staring at the wall. Criella might move a couple of feet, just sort of flop, 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 but that's about it. Still in the same place. Anything else, Dekee?
What do we got? No, right now I think that's about all I can do.
Okay.
Well, I could probably. Can I move?
Yeah.
I can move. I'm gonna move closer to Criella.
Does the gust of wind continue from you, like as you move around?
Yep.
So if you move up, we'll just have to... I'll just squish it up.
Yeah, I'm just going to move closer because I'm going to get closer to Criella.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to squish this gust up so that we know it's not where it initially was. So you continue the blast.
I'm going to take him.
Nice one. Okay, and so you walk over or rush over. Anything else? In which case we'll go to Solotl. We have lost you, Solotl.
I thought you were still waiting for Dekee.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Quick question: with the sea invisibility,
yes.
The one that disappeared. They disappear by becoming translucent.
Yes.
In other words, going into the ethereal plane.
You believe so? Well, it's the same visual effect as what you saw the other one do.
Okay. And which way did they go?
Through these stairs.
Through the stairs. Okay. And here, this is just 2 guys, right?
There's 4 there, plus another 2 that are in thrall.
Okay. 1.
There's a bunch.
Okay, I'll drop concentration on the smite, and instead I'll cast at 4th level Moonbeam in that location.
Okay. Moonbeam coming up. And Moonbeam, 10 foot?
Yep.
10 foot diameter. So something like that?
it should be. And
okay.
Yeah, right on.
Okay. And that, I know you probably got it in the chat. I'm just...
Yep.
Okay, get you guys to spoon feed me. Let's see. When they enter the spell on the first time. Yep, or they start their turn there. So it's just... Okay, all right, cool.
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Done.
And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I see the fugitive?
You can. In fact...
Oh, that's it. Okay. I see that now.
You see... oh, this is just a bit of a storage area for me.
Oh, okay.
You can see one of these creatures at the top of the stairs, directly opposite. The one that... Whoa. The one that is in the ethereal plane is still on the staircase. And you can see 2 others directly across from you.
Yeah.
Is that visible to you?
No, I just see the one here.
Okay, let me just... Oh, I see. Yep. Okay. So you can hear some movements to the north. Sweat sucking, slippery movements.
Okay. 6, so that will be my movement. And yeah, if she's in ethereal plane, I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
I just stay here.
Okay.
For now. And I'll yell out,
More coming.
Okay. There's, at that point, one of the husks that's standing to the south of your gust of wind, Dekee, seems to awaken. What's your passive insight? Dekee, are you muted?
Sorry.
It's okay. What's your passive insight?
Let me check. Inside. Where do 20.
Oh, okay. So this thrall that seemed to rouse itself, you pretty clearly understand that it was probably faking it. And it's a man in tattered robes, and over the top of the robe is a white jacket with floppy arms. And he sort of sidesteps this swordsman type character, sidesteps again, walks to here, and is looking at you with clearly not the same look in his eyes as what these thralls had. So the thralls either were completely blank or malicious, angry. And he sort of he goes prone, crawls down down to his belly, and drags Criella out. And then uses the rest of his movement to stand up, and has Criella in like a fireman's hold over his shoulder, and says to you, I've been biding my time. Where do we go? And looks quite fearful, quite terrified of this whole situation. And Criella, with you being unconscious, we'll see if you can. You should be able to have control of this character. Let's have a look. Yeah. Control by Criella. No, you can be them for the time being. If you're okay with that.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to swap out the character with what they actually look like. Dekee, the other thing you see is all of these husks to the north of you turn and race further north. The other ones to the further north, I don't know if you can see them. It might be at the limit of your vision. Can you see right up to the top here?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, okay. And a few more, and they sort of seem to form a bit of a phalanx.
We need to get out of here.
Some others come in and fill in the gap here. And you can hear running feet disappearing. Solotl, you can hear voices. One of them calls, "Nurse Blythe, quickly, come! We must away, the board awaits." And you hear some footsteps rushing. And Nurse Blythe sort of turns looking at you, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rushes away. The ones to the south, the thralls to the south don't seem, agitated at all.
Or active.
Active at all. But these red ones turn on you, Dekee. And where are you, Aloran? I can't see you there. Oh yeah, you're in the open too. Yep, so 2 would come to you. Where's Farrick? Oh, there you are. I'll put Farrick side by side next to Criella, just so that we've got them both visible. But we'll assume that Criella is in the square that Farrick is in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Can you move Farrick around? Has that worked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll control.
Alrighty. Okay, I've got some attacks to do onto you, Aloran. What's your class?
16, I believe.
Okay, so 2 attacks miss, another 2 attacks miss, and 1 hits, doing 3 damage. Might disrupt spells if you've got anything you're concentrating on. Dekee.
No, I dropped web.
Okay, Dekee.
Yep.
What's your class?
11.
Oof, okay. One of them hits. Doing 4 damage. They all strike again. Another one, 2 hit that time. Doing 5 damage. If the gust of wind's concentration, we'll count that as 2 concentration checks. And they strike once more, doing 10 damage. 7 damage.
Okay, so let me do some con checks.
Yeah, it'd be 3. Okay, the gust drops. Although they're only doing chip damage, just punching you. They're punching you in the head, and it's enough to break your concentration. Riddle.
I would like to yell out, "Hey guys, if you're not too busy, should I be looking for anything in particular?"
Aloran over-dramatizes his 3 hit point damage and, tries to send a hint.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have one more investigation check around the place for keywords. Now that I have Brian safe and sound.
Okay. Same room?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you can get out of this room, can you?
I've got one dimension door.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
So I can't go back in.
Okay. Roll your investigation.
I'd say it can't be worse. I say that again in that one.
Oh, okay. All right.
I hope not.
You don't find anything more than what you found last time?
I got a 12, sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. I think that's still not showing up anything special.
Wasn't you who locked the door with the magical arcane lock?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So where are we at? That was Riddle. That would bring us to Aloran.
Can I drop arcane lock from a distance? Just random thought.
Yep, you can.
Is it touch spell though?
Is it concentration?
Nope.
Ah. You'd have to have a little gander at the spell, but we can figure that out between now and when.
Comes around to riddle again.
Yeah, it comes around to riddle again. So, but other than that, what action do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot one with my hand crossbow. I'll probably just do the one that I seemingly damaged before.
Okay. Yes.
Which I'm assuming is one of the ones that ran up to me.
No, the one that you damaged before, for some reason, dashed off to Dekee.
Chicken shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just shoot the one. So he's right-handed, so he would shoot the one that's on the right-hand side.
Okay.
First. Gone.
It'll be at disadvantage because you're in melee with him. Because you're in melee.
Yeah.
Not that really matters. These guys aren't wearing armor, but
that's all right. That's okay.
Oh, a 14 and a 28. So you hit.
So, okay. Now, that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And to that target. So I'm going to use a Psychic Blades. It's kind of wasted on such a little guy. No, I take that back. I won't do that.
Okay.
I will, I think my bonus action, I will healing word myself.
Okay.
Just,
Great. Roll your damage and do your healing.
So the damage was 11 piercing damage, and it was 6 healing for myself.
Okay. What hit points are you on, by the way? I see you was at full on your token.
Sorry. I will, let me just heal myself there. I will update it. I'm on 135.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries. Okay, so you do that. You're slightly healed yourself. You've shot this guy in the chest with a crossbow. And it is Dekee, your turn. You're surrounded by 3 enemies. And this odd character, skinny-looking dude with messy, oily hair.
Okay, what am I gonna do? I don't have many attacks, but the one I do have, I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt on the one that's near Criella, just in, and this other guy to keep them safe.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh, not that one.
Guiding Bolt. At which one?
The one that's near Criella.
Right, yep, okay, cool.
So let's try hitting first. 16.
Okay, 16 hits.
And then 24 radiant damage.
Oh, I think that should be a disadvantage. It's a ranged attack and you're in melee with them. I have to roll a second time,
So
just in case. Do another one, yep. No problem. 17. All right. How much damage?
17.
Oh, 17 damage?
Yeah. Oh, you wanted another roll.
Yeah, and I did roll another roll to hit.
15.
Okay.
So still hits. So that means it was 24 damage. That was my original damage.
Nice.
And next attack has advantage.
Nice. Okay.
And the next attack has advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so another big hit. Each of these big hits like this has taken them about half down to badly injured. Anything else? You're still surrounded by these 3 jackies.
Let me see what I can do for a bone. I could do spiritual weapon. So I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. Just sort of.
Second spell.
Yeah. You can only do it with but what is guiding bolt? It's not a cantrip. It's not a cantrip. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's.
All right. Okay. So that's Dekee then. Criella.
Is dead. Am I?
Oh yeah. So when I say Farrak, I'll put Farrak in there then. Let's see. Add turn. I'm just putting you in the same thing, so I'll do that now. I think I sent you some notes and so on for Farrak and
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So Farrak is going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay, so one Eldritch Blast on the one above Dekee.
Okay. Yep.
One on the one to the right.
Okay.
And then 2 on the one that's closest to him.
Okay.
Which first one has an advantage.
So a goal all in that order.
Yeah. Okay, so furthest away.
Hits.
23 to hit. Dealing 11 damage.
Okay.
Then to the right. 14.
That hits.
And 5 damage.
Oh.
And then to the closest. First one, advantage, and presumably disadvantage because he's next to him.
Yep.
So just regular roll.
Yes.
11.
That hits.
9 damage, and then the second one on him is disadvantage.
18 and 17. Happy days.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to move just behind that one. I guess I'll just put Criella.
Yeah, okay.
So. Okay, and that's it.
That blue dot guy was Farrak.
Yeah, he was.
So, yep. Okay, so and you move a bit. All right, Solotl.
Question: somewhere in the turn, did the casks in the moonlight got their thing?
Oh yeah, they would have. So
in the moonlight.
So that's a Constitution saving.
Yeah. Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
How much damage?
4d10. Just give me a second. Moonbeam. Let's go. Ooh, 31. DC 18.
Okay.
I think it's half on save. Yeah, half on save.
Okay, so they're all badly damaged by it and they all start scorching. 2 of them that are in there are enthralled and they just ignore it and start burning and take the full 31 regardless. just so that I can get to them, I'm going to put them in a 4 like this, even though we know they're up against the wall. Oh, they were up against the wall because the gust of wind's gone, I guess. Okay, Solotl, what do you want to do?
Yeah, so I saw them walk downstairs or to the other wing opposite upstairs. Again.
The one that you saw ran down the stairs, across the landing, and then back up the other stairs and through that archway directly to the north of you.
Yeah, so we're gonna gnaw at his tail a little bit in frustration.
Okay.
I was gonna run back to the friends.
Okay.
Hearing the sounds of battle. 1, 2, 3, 4. The red ones are active, right?
Yes.
Okay. 5. And I'll take a swing at this one.
Okay.
I had like a prepared one. Okay. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And that's 16 on the die, so that's a crit.
Nice.
With the dagger.
Okay.
I'll be...
Now, which one are you attacking here? The one that's in the boom beam? This guy here? Yeah, okay. All right. That's an...
2D.
Yep.
Sorry. So it'll be 2d4 plus 3, so 8.
Okay. Doesn't quite kill him.
I'll swing again. 15. Okay, boy, let's go.
28 hits.
Yeah, another crit. That's 2d4. Well, 5 damage.
Wow. Still alive.
Come on. I'll just grab him by the collar, pull him, and just bite on his face.
See if your grill can do the deed.
Yeah.
All right, 24. So you stab him, and then pull him in, and then a honk, and
I want you to die.
bite his face off. Dead.
Oh yeah, the other it should add the radiant damage too. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. It would be dead.
All right, you've chewed him up. Anything else?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay. All right. These ones that are in the moonbeam start their turn. Roll your damage.
Those 4. There we go. 23.
Okay. There was a couple in the same square. All of them die, burning to the moonbeam. There's one that's outside that attacks you, Solotl. 3 times. What's your armor class?
24.
24. And he misses all 3 times. Just bat, punching. Dekee, 3 of them attack you. Once, twice, 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 13 damage. Aloran, you're in the same boat. Oh, a natural 20 there. Okay.
Lucky shot, that one.
Yeah, that's doing 9 damage.
Yep.
Solotl, actually most of you see this line of thralls take a step back, turn, and then just in a single file, hot, run through these stairs. And the other lot take 2 steps back, turn, and then hot, and go racing off through their staircase. Two husks active One comes from the entrance. And they come in from, and they have to sprint to do it. But they're coming from outside. If you remember, you left a couple out there. Riddle. Oh, how did we go with the arcane lock? What was the...
I need to be in 5 feet.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay.
So anyone can say the password.
Oh, this is if you set a password when you cast it.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
So there's no password on this, unless you say it when you cast it.
Yeah, which I didn't. So.
Yeah. Okay. Riddle, what do you want to do?
Is my dimension door.
Okay.
Pop out behind Lauren.
Okay. Pop.
And go, did I miss much?
And you can
I answer her?
You can.
Criella's dead.
Oh.
And you can see Criella. Oh, there's some thralls behind you. Oh no, these ones are not moving. They're just standing there. Sorry, go for it.
I was wondering about, because they have their health bars up, and I was like, oh, don't, please, just stay there. Just stay there. Sorry. Riddle, darling, it's your
Riddle.
And I'm going to be like, huh.
There's one in melee. There's one in melee with Lauren right now, just pounding away, punching with fists. There's 2 of them, in fact. One's in melee range of you.
I can't do much. I've just used my action to dimension door out. So
yes.
Oh. And posture ready to do attack next turn.
Okay. You strike a pose.
I'm striking pose.
All right. Okay. That leaves us with Lauren.
So if I cast a flaming sphere right in front of me and then step sideways, so the flaming sphere would remain in the square that I was in.
Yep.
Does that count as being an unoccupied space of my choice? Hold on, let me bring it up in...
Yeah, call it up there.
Right, so...
Yep, okay, so in an unoccupied space. So when you cast it, it needs to be in a square that doesn't have someone in it.
Right, so I would have to move first and then cast it.
If you wanted to put it between you and the dude.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You can put it somewhere away and then have it move and bash it into them, dealing damage.
Alright, then I'm going to put it behind them, because that makes far more sense. And I'll chuck it, yep, 1 forward.
Can you move it? No, probably not.
Yeah, as a bonus action.
There you go. Do you want it there?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Chris, I wasn't sure whether he was talking about the token or moving the sphere in the level. Right. Okay. So, that's going to go there. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet. So that's my action. And I am going to.
So you can bonus action move the sphere right now. You don't have to wait till next turn. So you can. It's an action to cast.
And then bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can move the sphere. So you can create it now and then roll it and bunt it into someone.
I'm going to call out to Dekee. Are you okay?
No.
And instead send a healing word over to her. It's not going to be much, but it will be better than... There you go, it's 9 points.
Yay.
Wait, it's second spell. Healing word is first level, right?
Yeah.
So you can't do... So it's 2, yeah. One of them has to be a cantrip to be able to cast 2, even if they might be at different times. Yeah, yep.
I'm sorry, Dekee love. I take it back. I don't mean to be really horrible
It's okay.
and stuff.
I've got stuff up my sleeve.
Then I will do the damage on the guys.
Okay.
Because, let's just be...
All right. Roll your 2d6. Second level cast, so that means it's 3d6. You can roll another one. Add it to the 7.
D6.
Okay, so it rolls in and bunts up against that guy. It stops rolling for now. Once it's like a tumbleweed on fire. Yep. And do you want to do any movement yourself?
No, not for now.
Okay. That was a Lauren, so Dekee.
Okay. I'm going to... how many people are within range?
There's 4 enemies, all within 5 feet of you right now.
Damn, everybody hates me.
Yes. Apparently.
I'm going to actually heal myself a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to use my Staff of Healing.
Okay.
Because I've got my Staff of Healing, and as we discussed, my Fletching Mirror, what I'm using. So, I'm going to use Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So, that does 30 feet. So, is anybody, maybe I'm not. So, Lottle, do you need healing? I'm not sure. Well, who's within 30 feet?
Only Solotl and you.
Yeah, so maybe I won't. I'll just use Cure Wounds on myself then.
Okay. Roll your healing. 15. All right. Any movement or any other bonus action?
Oh, I'm not moving away with 4 people.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Farrick. Criella.
Oh, I'm muted, sorry. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
All of the ones around Dekee. And... yeah. So, I guess clockwise again, starting from the top one.
So just 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit. 21 hits.
9 damage, and I have... hold on, where is it? I have the evocation, Eldritch Invocation, Repelling Blast, meaning I can push a creature 10 feet away from me.
Okay, so it blasts away 10 feet.
And then the second one.
Okay, that hits. I'm class 18.
12 damage.
12 damage.
And push again, if it's alive. Third one.
Hits.
Oh, that's disadvantage, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that's a nat 1.
Oh, the nat 1 misses. Okay, dodges it.
Okay.
The last one?
And then the last one, not at disadvantage, because flanking. 4 damage. If I push it, will it...
It just bumps into... no, it just bumps into Dekee.
Okay.
So it limits the pushing ability when there's other characters around.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I just wanted to draw your attention. So from what the rest of you see this guy reach into his straitjacket and pulls out some sort of talisman or circle thing on a chain around his neck, and uses that to fling out these Eldritch Blasts, things you're familiar with seeing Riddle fling around. And West Coast. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's it. Thank you. Is that enough? Is that everything for you, Farrick?
Yes.
Okay. Then Solotl. There's one enemy still active outside of your moonbeam right now.
Okay. Let me just check something about moonbeam. I think I can move it too. Oh yeah. On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam. Okay.
Oh.
No, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I will. I can't interact with it, but I would like to move it on these two guys.
Okay, how far can it go?
30 feet.
So there's 10 feet, there's 15, and it's right over both of them.
Oh, sorry, 60 feet.
Okay. Oh, moonbeam from above, shining down on these two, and they start sizzling and popping. Anything else you want to do, Solotl?
Bonus action, I'm going to use my jaws again.
Chomp. Good one. Okay, roll to hit.
Bites, there we go. 16?
Ooh, that's a hit.
That's a hit. Okay, there we go. 7.
7. Again, you bite his face off. Arrgh. Throw him off to the side. Gone. It's another one. These teeth are working out for you. Any movement you want to do?
Yep. 1, 2, and 3. And that's about it.
Okay. Riddle. You may be on mute.
Hey, so not to be outdone with the Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna throw.
Okay. You can see there's 2 around Dekee that are very badly injured. The 2 that are near you two are pretty much all fully functional.
Then I will split 2 blasts between the 2 closest to us, I think. For Allura, but closest to Allurin and I.
Okay.
So 31 to hit.
31 hits.
Yeah. 11 damage.
Okay.
That's the one I'll say on the right, so closest to me.
Okay.
Number 2. 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 damage. Actually,
Done.
if it's not down, I might stick at least one more at it.
Well, you have to decide that at the point you cast a spell, so it's like,
Okay,
and you send out your 4.
All right, so next to it, the other one.
Yes.
28 to hit for 13 damage.
Nice.
27 to hit for 7 damage.
Okay, so these Eldritch Blasts are flying all over the place, and you can see that they're flinging into these angry thralls. Allurin.
Did the husks have their turn?
No, they probably didn't. You're right.
Yeah, they beat the hell out of him.
I went straight to Riddle. Who would
Yeah.
I? Yeah, I went Dekee, heal, and then Riddle.
Sorry, Dekee. My sphere gives them damage at the end of their turn. So.
What does? What damage is?
My flaming sphere. At the end of the husk turn.
Yeah. You want to damage them. Yep. Okay, so Dekee. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 21 damage from a number of hits. And Allurin, what's your armor class?
16.
Okay. 2 of those hit. Doing 3, 7 damage.
In total?
In total, so that was from 2 hits. You would need to do 2 concentration checks if you need to for the flaming sphere.
Yes, you do. No dex saving throws. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw.
Okay, just so long as it's still there. I don't know if is it concentration? So
yes,
do your 2 concentration checks.
Ah, gotcha.
That's what I mean by if the sphere's still there at the end of their turn. Just in case they, slapped you and disrupted it. No problem for one of them. Oh no, that's a 2d20. It's added them together. Oh, it's a 17, 11. Ah, so you're cool. No worries. So how much damage did you do to them? Did you say dex?
They have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, which one of them passes?
Their save is 18.
Yeah, one of them rolled a 20.
Oh, that definitely saves.
Yeah. But one of them failed?
So they take 8 points of damage.
I just want to check that because I thought that they just took the damage from being close to it. Let's have a look. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a saving throw. Yep. Which they have done. Okay, so they do. Yep. Cool. Right. Okay, no worries.
And so your other one takes, 4 points of damage as well on a successful save.
Yeah, okay. All right, so they're all looking crispy. Anything else?
Nice. So that's the end of their turn, and now we're at the start of Aloran's.
Yes. Lauren, what do you want to do? Now you can...
stab them with pointy things.
Okay.
And I will firebolt whichever one looks... I've been smashing the guy that's right in front of me, so I'm going to continue to do so.
Okay. He looks badly injured.
Fire from both ends is never a good thing.
Okay, firebolt. You'll be disadvantaged though, rolling a second time to hit.
Yes. Ooh. 17.
Okay, yep. You hit him in the head and boom, the fire finally succumbs. He finally succumbs to the fire and collapses in a heap. There's one left.
No, I'm out of actions, so that's me.
Dekee. You got some allies around you now. Solotl and Farrak are... maybe Farrak's an ally, but he's holding your buddy. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to cast Sacred... Is this a cantrip?
Okay, Sacred Flame. That's on one of them, so the heavens open. Something comes down, radiant damage. Which one?
Just the one that's got the least health.
Okay, that looks to be the one directly to your south, next to Solotl.
Yeah.
It has to do a saving throw, dodging out the way, and it fails and dies to the radiant damage of your...
Yay!
Next. Any action? That was a bonus action, I believe. Or is it an action?
Yeah, and then I can do a bonus action, so I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon.
I had it there in the wings. I thought I was guessing. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just put that right next to that dude.
Okay. You should... is that okay there? It's between the two of them, or you can...
Yeah, that's exactly where...
Okay. Which one do you want it to hit? It can hit with this as on the turn it appears.
That dude.
Below?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's most injured. Roll to hit then. Spell attack. 18 hits. Crunch. 10 force damage. Unresistible, irresistible, and he goes down. Now, Solotl, I think I forgot. You moved your moonbeam, and we dialed it back to do the husks because they were close to the thing. It's on their turn, isn't it? The moonbeam damages them?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the
all
beginning.
right. Okay, no worries. But then that would have meant that they would have taken it standing there, or was that?
Yeah, whenever they start their turn inside of it, that's when they take it.
Yep. Okay, so you look over there and see that there's two guys dead on the floor to the moonbeam.
Nice.
You can see rank upon rank further north, however. So that was Dekee, I think. Farrick, what do you want to do?
Okay, Farrick is going to run down. If I'm here, do I have flanking with Aloran on that house?
No, we're not doing flanking, so...
Okay. Well, Farrick's gonna run down next to the husk, I guess.
Okay.
And unarmed strike it.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
And then 1 damage. I don't have advantage. So I can't sneak attack it.
It's fighting something that you're fighting, an ally, so you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then sneak attack.
Okay.
21 damage. On top of 1.
Nice. So you go around, you just strike it in the throat or something, and it dies. Farrick seems like a bit of a dangerous person to get hit in the temple with. Okay. So anything else, Farrick?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. You've ended
Can I drop?
You've ended your turn close to a flaming sphere.
Yeah, I did.
You can quickly dive out of the way with a dexterity save.
Dex save. 11. However, wait, I have something. I think. Wait, where is it?
Evasion?
Evasion.
I believe.
Yeah, you nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects. Such as, I'm assuming this is just an area effect.
Yeah, it's dexterity, so that's alright. Half damage.
Half damage.
Okay, so roll the 2d6 for us, Oloran.
Sure.
So 3.
Okay. Yep. Solotl.
Okay, I'm gonna run around Dekee. Like flip the dagger in my hand to have the blade going downwards and just stab it on top of the skull of the
Okay, right ahead.
remaining knight.
This is the Wicked Blade, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of wonky because I don't have the item. I just made a custom thing and doesn't really work.
Okay.
Oh, that will be a crit, I think.
Oh, nice.
So that's the thing. I cannot get it to crit for some reason. So I'll just roll the damage twice, and that will be minus.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. No worries.
Okay. The 11, 23, around 20.
All right. You one-shot him too, coming in and boom, straight through the skull. His eyes cross, roll back, and looking across, you can see this constant file of thralls, marching through down these stairs.
Okay. What about these guys up north?
Yeah, they are not coming at you, but they are watching you. They're not just ignoring you. Looks like they're in a sort of defensive, phalanx type thing.
Okay, then I'll just say.
The wicked ones are making their escape. We should give chase.
Are we out of combat now, DM?
We're still, we're there's no one fighting you, so we are. But I think for the purposes of this, just so that everyone we'll just still roll through the initiative.
Okay. I'll just dismiss my fireball.
Yeah, no worries. Riddle. got anything that you hear Solotl say? Let's give chase. Yeah, we can. If anyone wants to jump in, feel free.
I turn to Solotl. I'm like, we need to take care of Criella first.
Yeah, Criella's not running anywhere.
Criella's dead. We need to take Criella before you.
I believe I can help with that.
Who are you?
Oh. I am.
Oh, where are you? I can't even see you anymore. You're hiding behind a pole.
I guess I stick my head around the pole. I am Ferric for Cresta. I've been trapped. How long would he know how long he's been at the asylum?
Yeah, probably days, maybe weeks.
I've been here for at most a couple of weeks. Would you? I believe I know where we can go to help your friend.
Very well. The dead can wait. The living are my concern.
But she could be living.
We might be limited on time here, Solotl.
Okay,
What do you mean? You want to wreck her up? Before retreat, regroup, gather strength, attack again later.
anyone?
I feel like Ferric wouldn't really jump in here.
I think Ferric's probably keen to get out. You've been here for so long.
Yeah.
Leaving sounds good. I got bribe. We can go.
Okay. I don't know if you're keeping the initiative, but I'll back up and pick up Cryo's body.
Ferric's got Criella.
Okay, you got the strength to run with it?
We're going back out the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put her in the critter body.
Yeah.
We
have.
Riddle's just going to come up and touch Criella's body and cast levitate on it so we can push it. I'm imagining that's going to be a little bit faster.
Okay.
Brilliant.
That would be useful.
Okay. Then we're going through the corridor, I guess.
Yeah, back out the window.
So will be backing up, just covering the exit, so everyone else is out, and then he'll jump out of the window.
Okay. So you move down the corridor. Let's have a look. I'm just going to make sure I can see what's going on.
Criella's also going to have a softer landing getting off the roof now.
Oh, there we are. Okay, yeah, so you move down the passageway. Let's see, something like that. Solotl, you're coming through last. Ferric comes through as well. I think there was 3 spells going on, but eventually you get through to the window, and there is a drop of about 20 foot down to ground level.
Speaking of the spell, as we move out, I don't know how the action economy would work here, but I would put my moonbeam following us and close up the entrance to the place we are in.
Okay, you can slowly hear some footsteps, and they're marching in unison, like that, sort of slowly marching forwards as a press. But not so close that it's coming within your range of dark vision. Riddle, I guess you can push Ferric out the push Criella out the window and levitate her down to ground level.
Yeah, that's the plan.
What about you, Ferric?
Ferric's gonna walk up to the window and then just misty step down.
All right.
The ground.
Okay, you, let's see. You bamf yourself down to the ground floor. Riddle, Lauren.
Riddle's just going to have to try and... Hang on, how high up is it?
About 30 feet.
Can I help somebody get down by lessening their fall and carrying them a bit?
I'm going to grab Riddle's hand. I don't want to grab her by the scuff of the neck because it seems really disrespectful. So I'm going to just touch her arm and dimension door us back outside.
All right. Okay, so you guys are ping-ponging around all over the place. Dekee, you're looking through the window, waiting. The last to leave is Solotl as he backs away.
How are you?
Solotl, as you come around the corner, I'll just give you a bit of a glimpse. I'll just move you...
Nice.
And it's not quite there, but you know, that's sort of what you would have.
I wish I had saved the destructive blast for this though.
It's true. True. How to do 1,000 points of damage in a spell. Okay, so but back to reality, and you're back by the window. Last to jump or leave.
Yep.
How are you?
He's a simple wizard who just jumped down, like do the superhero landing.
Okay. You're going to take a little bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You sort of twist your ankle a bit, twist your tail, and take 5 damage. Not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You might even be able to.
My temporary hit points.
All right. You can just fake it. All right. So you all get down. You've got Criella. Farrak is with you, and you can see in the distance this Solotl, your mount, your steed, and the apparatus, the diving bell. You all race for that
Before we go.
and race off into the streets.
I would suggest we drink some of the fountain water. So I remember it had some rejuvenating properties.
Ah,
Good
yes. Yep.
Ah, great idea.
Eric's also going to cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Just because he
All right.
kind of will. So.
Okay. All right. So you cast. You get one. The equivalent of one potion of healing, and from the font. And
Just a basic?
Yeah, I believe so.
Like D4 plus 1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Farrak casts Mage Armor, so you're now, June, got your June armor on, and you all race out into the streets and off. Where to from here?
Eric's probably gonna explain how we can.
Where do we go?
Well, there's 2 places that people I know of. The first is the Bone Witch Rosa, and the second is the lady who wails at the top of the Mausoleum. I believe those people will be able to help your friend.
In any case, I think the Rosa might not be our option right now.
How come?
She's dead.
We did kill her a couple of sessions ago.
That's a good point. My intelligence is 6. Just saying.
Okay, so the lady that wails then?
The ruler of the Mausoleum, one of the filthy undead. Burn the corpses.
Well, we don't know if she's undead.
Isn't that
there's undead there?
Isn't that the lady who nearly killed Criella and did kill Lauren last time?
Oh, she's the dead one.
Ah, she's a dead one.
But then there's the mausoleum. Like, you remember when we went to get the coffin doll? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the place.
there's undead
We did
there,
not meet her, I think.
Right.
We didn't meet her, we didn't go upstairs,
Yeah.
no. But we could go there. Yeah, let's go.
The only other option.
Yep.
I believe Rosa also comes back at every midnight if you did kill her for whatever reason.
Wait.
That's
And just scream into the night. But I'm gonna say I suspected something because she turned into an ash or something when she died, right?
Yeah. She almost went empty, and all of her bone armor and stuff just clattered to the ground.
Although I thought it was probably simulacrum. But
Well,
yeah.
what time? Sorry.
Mhm. Go
What
ahead.
time does it seem?
It seems quite dark, but you would know that that's because of the nights have gone longer and days very short now.
Gloomy and.
Yeah. It's raining overhead. The screams and shouts and things have sort of pretty much died down now. Anyone who's walking the streets would have been swarmed by these wraiths. Anyone who's smarter than that is probably just hiding out. So the whole city seems to be under siege at the moment. You've almost got the streets to yourselves, it seems.
While we're
I'm also going
going.
to do a mass cure wounds
Okay.
while we're all standing together because I need it. I'm not sure who else might need it.
If someone's looking rough after that, I could still spare some healing myself too.
I have one heal. I think so.
Okay, so the mass heal goes off.
The healing
Uh,
potion.
Ooh, nice.
Farrick's also gonna take
Oof.
Criella's short swords.
Okay.
My mistake,
Hey,
I have.
that doesn't belong to you.
I'll give them back once she's up. She's not exactly using them right now.
I'm watching you.
Okay.
And you.
And so where are you going now? You've gone out onto the streets. Where are you heading to?
The place, the Mausoleum, right? We won't
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, Criella
Is
back.
there a way we can go through the stairs to get there quicker?
No reason why we can't.
Yep. Saving
Do
time.
we?
Okay.
Do you
Spike
still
on
want
the
us to roll for that, even though I can't fail now?
No. I think you've sacrificed enough to not have to roll.
Yeah, let's just pop.
Pop Criella in Spike and off we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my
That's
my
storage
limitation
now.
only lasts 10.
Spike storage.
Bring us off to the stair.
Just don't bump her head on stuff. And
You good?
thinking of Snape levitating in the tunnel, bumping his head. Anyway.
I will say, you Cat Riddle at one point kind of sidle up next to Criella and like extend out a wing and act like she's thinking about what that'd look like on her.
Now, I'm
I
not
wonder
sure.
if you could ride her.
I'm not sure where you are right now, because if you step out into the stair at the temple,
I think the closest point would be the dancing spider.
Dead spider.
Yeah.
but the more gullible amongst you can feel that you can enter the stair from this entrance here, if you wanted to.
We haven't done it, so.
Sure.
Okay. So I'll just.
Oh, by the way, does anyone still need some healing? Oh, I have my paladin stuff.
Yeah, I do need some more still, if possible.
Okay, let's start with 25. How do you feel?
Yep, that'd be good.
Okay.
So you find yourselves entering the stair at a doorway, looking behind you. Once you're on the stair, you are not sure of this location. You haven't been at this place before. So it feels like there's a multitude of ways you can go. You're starting to get a sense for this. There might be 5 different pathways of up.
So then
go ahead.
Go on. I was just going to say, Lauren will just kind of keep the mausoleum kind of firmly in mind, and then know that the path in front of him is going to take him there.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say that sort of we'll keep an eye out for the eye broken.
Oh yes. Yep. Okay. Mausoleum. Where are we?
We got its number though. It was super damaged last time. Thanks to Dekee.
Yep. But unfortunately, only the dagger can kill it.
Yeah, he'll be wary of us though.
Hope not.
Okay, so you head up and pass another stairway, pass another doorway. And this doorway, you can tell, is the same sort of location as the asylum that you just stepped out of.
That's weird.
You can continue if you wish. You're still trying to think of the mausoleum. Place your
I don't feel like this is the right door, so I would continue.
Okay.
Although, party, please speak up if we want to be investigatory and stuff.
Okay, so you continue. This is the door that you're at now, if you can see on your map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come to another one. This one definitely does look different. And not one that you've seen.
Does it smell like wet stone?
Can you do an investigation for me?
Investigation for a smelling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, perception's fine if that's what you're fishing.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a smell thing rather than a.
Yeah, no problem.
Only because. Yeah, I'm better at perception.
Okay. How'd you go? 25. All right, you sense something wrong on the side of this door.
Okay, I tell the others that something feels off.
It smells like sort of oily water that's been sort of sitting far too long.
What are these doors led to the bottom of the lake?
You see,
you really?
Oh shit!
I just realized Criella is the one with the breathing spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
She did write it down though.
Yeah. But
I mean, if you guys speak wizard.
Nope.
Nope.
Continuing on. Aloran?
I'll ask the group.
It's all you. Trust your guts.
Yeah.
My
If it does anything, I'll give you guidance.
Sorry, Riddle.
If it's water, I'm out.
Can we turn around and go back the other way?
We absolutely can.
Go back down the stair?
Yeah.
Go through the first one.
You feel like the mausoleum is above you. It's getting closer.
Okay,
Right.
then let's keep going.
It is getting closer, but not close enough.
Aloran doesn't, but sorry, Aloran feels it. No one else does.
Okay.
That it's closer, but not close enough.
Yep.
But then we'll keep going.
Okay.
Would be interested if that door did open underwater. That would be quite cool. Anyway.
Okay. You come to another door. This one different again. Clearly some sort of different area.
Yep.
You feel you're in the right region, but not too sure.
We're getting closer. I'm more inclined to head out here and get our bearings in the city. This place can turn odd corners.
Let's go.
Okay. So you step out, drawing the party with you, Aloran, and indeed you find yourself before the Mausoleum on that bridge.
Nice.
And I'll bring that to the map layer as well, just to update your map. Wow, it's getting complex.
Yeah.
This is frustrating. Not frustrating, but difficult to DM. Okay, so Mausoleum. Let's have a look.
Intricate.
Yeah. Mausoleum. There it is.
Yeah. Just, I figured it would be safer for everyone if Ciceros stays outside.
Our tank decides to not come with us. Awesome.
If you need me, go.
Can we take your steed?
Very well.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, actually, I will send Chompy.
Okay. Okay.
So, and I'll have Chompy telepathically report everything to me.
Ah. All right. I'm just going to.
Last time.
I'm just going to paste your tokens, because that'll have your current business, whatever that is going on.
Yeah.
And I'll need to go and grab Chompy. Yes.
Also, I will remind you guys, you do have actual real life tank in there, so don't worry. Spike got you.
And Lauren is a big chicken, so you know.
I need to control Spike is the only thing.
Okay, so here you are in the Mausoleum. So are you just hanging to the back, or just not going up, or?
I'll stay at the entrance, let's say.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Who's up front?
I'll go up front.
Okay. Front is to the south. Where are you, Lauren? I can't even see you on the screen.
Yeah, that's because I stepped out of the way so you couldn't see me.
Ah, right. Okay, so you continue south and under these archways, the number of archways. Remember, if you recall them, with their seals or something along those lines. Finally, finding yourself. No, the grieving archers, the other side of the broken bridge, broken archways, tumbling, rain pours down the arches, faces engraved in the keystones, looking like they're weeping. All but 3 have been destroyed by neglect and time and weather. They radiate faint necromantic magic. You know this from when you last came. Come into the circular room where there's all of these odd, wet, bandaged beings, which Solotl would have identified as undead before. This was why he was freaking out. And there's a statue behind them where there's a staircase off to one side, rising, and another staircase descending from this sort of. It's not quite ground floor. If you remember, you went across a bridge to get here. spiral staircase going up, and many of these creatures turn to you. You return.
We need to speak to the wailing lady.
Have you brought a corpse to give to the purifying fires?
No. But, we need a favour. So we need to speak to her.
As I said when you last came,
we have we have a body that needs to be breathing again.
This is not a place. This is a place for the rest of the dead. A home to she who wails. The wise do not tarry here. Be quick. And they gesture to the stairway above.
Off we go. Thank you.
I'm going to do the levitation technique on Criella's body as well.
Okay. The statue that you see, you pass by to get to the stairs, has been erected with some shallow steps going up to it. It's of a woman holding a jar above her head. Her expression is full of sorrow and pity. From your photo, this statue, ancient though it is, looks exactly like Cecilia. Dekee's over at the stairs. Chompy, making your way through. I think Chompy's going to struggle with these stairs.
He doesn't have bones. He would just flop up.
He just squirm his way through. Okay, so he's going to fill the cavity. Just means there's no going backwards for anyone.
Yeah. A question about the statue though. You mean exactly as in down to the clothes or just the face?
The face.
The face, okay.
Yeah, I've got a jar like that. I'll pull out Ryan.
Okay.
Hold it above my head.
Yeah, it is similar, but obviously it's just stone, so no brain. You can't tell what's supposed to be inside it. You're heading up the stairs. Small stone staircase leads up into the mausoleum. Even from here, you can see it spiraling up, hugging the edge of the hollow interior. So while as it opens out once you go a little way up. And so you're sort of spiraling up the inside of this, 100-foot or so diameter tower. The climb is lit periodically by green flaming torches coming out of the wall. And so you spiral up and up and up. So Lottel, how long are you going to wait down here? Or you...
I mean, Chompy sees something and tells me that shit is going down.
Okay, all right. So for the rest of you, you end up continuing up. Chompy doesn't have to squeeze anymore. He just has to sort of hug the wall. And you get wet occasionally, but you climb for probably the better part of an hour. It's quite steep. Every now and then you get a smattering of rain from holes from somewhere above, or cracks in the masonry. And I'll just grab everyone. Is this everyone? What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, because I haven't got Chompy. Cool. Okay. You find yourself coming up into a strange contraption, like a astrological, mechanical apparatus of some sort. Anything you want to do?
Can we have a look around and see what it's for?
Yep.
Investigation?
Roll an investigation.
I feel like Ferric could also be looking around.
Yes.
So should I also investigate?
I'll just paste you all in here first.
Loads better.
Okay, so Aloran and Farrick. Can you see this resolving on the map for you? Should be showing.
Oh, I was zoomed in on the wrong thing.
Now that I know which one you're looking at, yeah, I'm good.
Well, make it a bit obvious, a bit more obvious, sorry.
And with a 9, I think Aloran's just captivated by the colours and the mosaics.
Ah, yes.
Would perception help with anything?
Maybe. Well, I'll take into account your passive perception, but you could have a good look around. Let's see. So yes, a breathtaking sight. Huge circular room filled with staggeringly beautiful spheres. Many colours, and looking at them, they might be glowing with blues and greens, earthy colours. Each sphere is levitating a distance off the ground by some sort of unknown mechanism or magic. And every few moments, every sphere shifts just very slightly. You can see the stairs continue up if you wanted to continue, across the floor.
Do the spheres seem like clustered in any particular area, or are they all kind of randomly dispersed?
Well, they look randomly dispersed. Farrick, to you, these look like they're for measuring the motions of the heavens. The skies above you, which looks like you're in a sort of, what are they called? The night sky viewing. You're looking at constellations and things. There's, but it
astronomy?
looks, yeah, astronomy, I guess. But these large glowing spheres are probably planets or crystal spheres or something like that. But this looks nothing like Elysium's dark, rain-filled skies.
Gotta do it. I walk up and try and poke a sphere
Okay.
with my tail.
Okay. Who was doing the perception? I can't remember that.
I was
Dekee.
going to do one.
Dekee. Okay. There's a statue off to the north. Large. You can see it on the map. It's big enough to stand right out. But it looks like someone with a chisel or something like that has stands negligently against the wall. It's got 8 eyes though, and smiles as if it's sharing a secret.
Look at this weird looking thing.
You can see some sort of wording or inscription has been chiseled into the base of it.
Can I read it?
Yeah, go and do a Arcana, or you can do investigation's fine as well.
Into investigation.
Okay.
16.
Okay. It's not chiseled in. It's been smeared on there in ashes. And it's written in Celestial, and it's the word traitor.
Oh, I read Celestial, yeah.
And the ashes, the colour of them, look like the same sort of ash that the bricks of this entire mausoleum is made of. It's right up against the wall, and you can see that there's the bricks are made of ash, compacted. You would guess that someone within this place thinks of this being, this 8-eyed, smiling one, as a traitor.
And they probably destroyed this.
Back to you, Riddle.
I'm just going to walk up to the nearest orb.
Yep.
Sphere thingy and try and poke it with my tail and see what happens.
Okay. You touch it, and the sphere starts to spin a little bit. And as it does so, all the others seem to react to it, and they start to, spin and going their own separate ways as well. It starts to build up a bit of momentum, but it didn't budge at all as far as you weren't able to move it yourself. It must be incredibly heavy.
I'm gonna do a few taps with my hands to see if I can get it turning a bit faster.
Okay. What I'll do is, because these things are starting to spin out of control, I'm going to get everyone to roll an initiative.
Sorry. Sort of. At least I'm honest.
Aloran 19, Farrick 21. We'll say Chompy is carrying Criella.
Jesus.
Okay, so we've got everyone.
Oh no.
Descending. Okay, Farrick, what do you want to do?
Is there any immediate threat?
Oh yeah, you might get hit by a sphere. They're starting to spin really quickly.
Okay. Then Farrick is going to use bonus action Eye of Detail, which I can do a perception check and see if there's any hidden creatures or objects.
Okay, all right. Can you do your perception check then?
22.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. You don't detect anything. It looks like these things are susceptible to magic. They seem highly magical.
Okay.
It looks like they might. There's a few cracks in some. Looks like they might be able to be destroyed with enough, just brute damage. You think possibly you could acrobatics through them, to do the whole dive, twist, turn, lean to the side, so on?
Well, in that case, he's going to...
You may also, instead of concentrating on dodging and weaving or just smashing, try to look at the pattern and find the pathway through just using pure intelligence.
I'm going to try and do that then. That would probably be...
Okay, can you roll a... where are you trying to... Are you trying to move or just trying to keep out of the way?
To the staircase, probably.
The staircase going up, ascending.
Going up. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what we'll do on the map, I'll just zoom us in a little bit. so it's a bit easier to see. That's pretty good. And where are you? That was Farrak, right? We'll say the other. You've got to get to the far western wall. So if you roll an investigation for me.
5.
Okay, so you think you can, right, this is going there, so I'll just take 2 steps that way, and so on, and you can move your 6 squares. Your action is your investigation.
Okay, yeah. So
You just move straight across, so you don't have to worry about where the balls are. These crystal spheres are just symbolic. Oh, far west you need to be, if you want to get to the stairs going up.
Oh, far west, right, yeah.
So across the room, basically. Okay, so looking at that, it looks like it might take you two of these to get fully across. What about you, Aloran?
Yeah. What does this? I'm assuming we're in a round top of a tower-esque.
Yes.
Space?
Yeah. There's a roof above you, and it looks like the stairs sort of spiral up and eventually disappear through this roof, like you did the last floor.
Right. Do the walls look damaged from the spheres at all?
No, they look like this is perfectly made to just spin around in certain ways that they don't bounce off the walls.
Right, then Aloran's going to, assuming that Farrak has a good idea, I mean the stairs up are that way anyway. Aloran is going to get to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think, is 35, yeah. That will get him to there. That's his action, his movement.
Okay.
Dash. Which will get him to there.
Okay, so, and you're trying to do it by cleverly anticipating or diving and ducking and weaving?
I'm kind of... The idea was that he would get to the wall and move around the wall until he was free and clear and then run straight across.
Okay, all right. I'll get you to do a... Yeah, okay, so in this last mad dash, can you do an acrobatics for me?
Sure thing. Just a straight, not a save?
Not a save, no, just an acrobatics. You just...
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a 12.
Okay. Let's see. 12 is a fail. Okay. Sorry, I'm bouncing around through loads of screens here.
Stuff.
Yep. Okay, so the where are we on? 9 initiative count 19. All right, can everyone? This is at the point when they just do a quick spin. Can everyone do a dexterity saving throw? You're looking for a 20. Let's see. Dexterity save. We've got Aloran on a 12.
No, that was my first one. My dexterity save is a 22.
Oh, nice one. And Farrak is 28, no problem. Dekee and Riddle both getting clipped. And basically a world just smashed into you. And you take... $82 damage.
Ooh, ouch.
Jesus Christ.
I'm guessing Trumpy there too?
Yes.
I don't see anything.
You better add Chompy into the initiative.
Chompy's dead with that, so...
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Did he fail his save?
Criella.
I thought Criella was floating along.
He was being carried by Chompy, but when Chompy goes, everything carried or worn is dropped, so Criella's on the ground there. But Lauren, you've moved your 30...
Yeah, 70 feet, whatever I can move with a dash.
Okay. 1, 2. Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's done. An initiative count 10. There's a magical flux, and one of these spheres activates. Where are you? It'll be just above Riddle. Dekee, what did you roll for initiative? You got a 0 on here. Was it 0? Oh, crikey.
There's a 1 minus 1.
Oh my god. Okay. I thought, what's happened? What's happened here?
It was so bad.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So D12. 11. Oh. Okay, the room is let's see. One, 2, 3. Okay, the room is plunged into darkness, or at least a portion of it. Farrick, I don't think you can see at all, and the rest of you just see this globe of darkness. Riddle, what do you want to do?
Sorry to ask. Does it affect my devil's side, or is?
No, you can look into it, and you can see Farrick sort of with his both hands out, staggering around, obviously blinded.
Hypothetically, if I was to use my feline agility, could I run through and drag Barrick the rest of the way? No.
You've got Criella right at your feet. Chompy's gone, I believe.
Like, twice over.
Yeah, all right. So, Riddle, what do you want to do?
Well, I'll have to cast Levitate on Criella then.
Okay.
I can use my feline agility for it's a no action.
Yep.
And dragging, pushing Criella.
Okay.
I'm going to try and hoof it all the way over.
How many squares? How far can you go when you do this?
I double my movement speed, so I go from 30 feet to 60 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and you dash through the darkness and out the other side. You're about 10 feet from the stairway at this point. Dekee, where are you? Oh, you're over by the statue.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I need to heal. Desperately. So I'm going to cast some Cure Wounds using my Staff of Healing on myself.
Okay. Staff of Healing. 15. So you heal a little bit. Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to move at least away a little bit. Maybe towards the wall.
Bonus action? Or you can just... You've still got movement. You can just move 30 feet anyway.
Yeah.
6 squares. You're looking to get to that archway on the far west.
Okay.
Do you want me to count the 6?
Yep.
1, 2, 10. There's 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
There's a grid on this picture, unfortunately, which is not aligned to the map. So, but everyone's all locked in place. That's fine. Okay, so that's Dekee done. Farrick, we're at initiative 21. What do you want to do?
Would he have known that Criella and Riddle just got past?
Yeah. There was no change to sound, so you could hear Riddle and probably calling out or whatnot.
Yeah, it would run past me like, on your left.
With that, he's probably just going to keep going with where he thinks everything is.
Okay. So you walk about 15 feet and come out into the light again. That's 15 there. That's 20. 25 gets you to the stairway.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're just going to move you up. So once you're in that archway, you're up and out. Or at least out of the range of these spheres bludgeoning you.
Okay.
Okay, we're at initiative 20 again. So, Aloran, you get your turn. What do you want to do? Where are you? Oh, you're down the bottom there.
Down the bottom. Can I get to where Farrick has just disappeared in 35 feet?
Yes, you can.
It says so, but I'm just making sure.
Yep.
So that gets me there, and I'm going to play a quick little motivational jig on my lute lyre and send inspiration to Dekee because she's just getting hammered.
Okay. So, Dekee, you have inspiration. Can you use that for saving throws?
Yes.
Just out of curiosity? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So, Aloran runs off and sings a song of something.
You can do it!
All right.
The Eye of the Tabaxi.
Okay, we've got two things going on here. Initiative 20. Okay, they all spin around again. But this time, Dekee and Riddle, you are the two that are in this. Can you roll dexterity saving throws, both of you? $17 for Dekee. That's going to be a fail.
Oh.
Use your inspiration.
Oh, that might save you.
A D12.
Oh, so what do I do?
Roll a
Just
D12,
roll a
D12 and add it to your 17. Dun, dun, dun. I'm clinging to my seat here. I've got my nails. My nails are marking into the table.
Yes.
All right, 7. Okay.
Riddle though.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, Riddle. So, Dekee, you've passed the save, and while this Jupiter comes sailing in your direction, you sort of deftly dodge it due to being so inspired. Riddle.
Save.
Oh, 17.
Oh.
Okay. You unfortunately clip it, unless there's something you can do for evasion or anything like that. Don't think so. No.
It's charming, being charmed and everything. Mine at the...
Okay. You get clocked.
Oh, no.
You get clocked and take 85 damage.
Down. Like dead down.
Well, 0.
Well,
Okay, so Dekee, you're right there, right next to Riddle. Riddle's just comes hauling ass through this darkness, pulling Criella, and now Riddle's levitation spell goes off, and and she drops, and so does Criella, drop to the ground. An initiative car that was on the flux goes off on initiative 10. 5. Oh, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Another of these worlds casts a spell similar to the darkness that was there before. The darkness vanishes. Let's see. As a result. And we've got 1, 2, 3 creatures within spell range. 1, 2, it's Farrick. 3, 4, Aloran. 5, 6, Dekee. 1, 2, Farrick.
Yep.
One of these worlds unleashes a virulent disease on a creature. You need to do a Constitution saving throw.
I can't do those ones. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Nice one.
nice.
Okay, a harm spell, the 6th level cleric spell goes off. It does 52 damage of necrotic, but you saved, so you take 25, 26 damage. And then Riddle, it's your turn. You need to do a death saving throw, I believe. Uh-oh. Starts to bleed out. Dekee, what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna cast a cantrip.
Yep.
Spare the dying.
Okay.
So, Riddle is now stable.
Yes.
Yeah, makes that easy.
Thank you.
And then what?
Welcome. And then I'm going to use my Staff of Healing again.
Okay.
And I cast Mass Cure Wounds.
The spare the dying's one action.
No, it's a cantrip.
It's still an action though.
It's still one action, yeah. It's a cantrip. You're right.
Okay,
But,
so I'll do that. I'll just leave that for now.
Mm-hmm. If there's a bonus action that has healing, you can do that. But you've spent your action at this point.
No.
Okay. Any other movement or any other?
No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Staying there.
Yep.
Okay. Farrick.
Yeah, I think I can do it. That's 15. What does it take to like pick someone up or drag them?
Oh, just to pick someone or something up off the ground is a free action. You know, like drawing a sword or something. That's fine.
Okay, and then could I walk over to Criella, pull her back, and then walk back over to Riddle and pull her back as well?
You can do it do it for one character because it's only one free action a turn.
Okay, yeah.
So you can save someone.
I guess Riddle's the alive one. So
Okay. Cut Criella loose. Okay, so you run over, grab Riddle, and then dash. You haven't actually done any action at this stage, so it means you can continue to dash up the stairs and through the ceiling, if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys see Farrick and Riddle vanish.
And then I don't really have anything else.
Okay.
So I'll just do that.
All right. we're back to initiative count. Oh no, Lauren, you go.
Can I give Varric the healing potion before he runs up the stairs on his way past? Is that a?
Well, he's not. He's not far. Yeah, not really.
Maybe not. That's
no,
okay.
No.
All right. No, that's okay. I'm going to call out to Dekee. You need to get your feathered ass upstairs. Lauren's going to run out, grab Criella, and then do the same thing as Varric and move it up the stairs.
All right. And then the flux happens. Dekee, you need to do a saving throw, dexterity.
Yeah.
No inspiration this time.
Not 20.
Oh, okay. So you managed to dodge it, despite it still being a 19. And let's see. And then at initiative count 10, the flux goes off. $11. I think we just had that.
That's the darkness.
Yes, darkness goes off, and you're plunged into darkness, Dekee. Where are we at? Riddle. Death.
Riddle's stable. So.
Are you stable? Oh, spare the dying. Yeah, no more death saving throws for you. So, Dekee.
I don't know, the door was right in front of me, so I'm going to head right towards it and out of here.
Boomski, you're out. Okay. All right, I'm just moving you all outside of this. And eventually, at some point in the future, let's get ourselves a brave Solotl.
Oh, he also has to make it over the room.
Now, I'll just find you, Solotl. I don't want you to just be a witness to these events.
After Chumpy was off, so I guess after a minute, well, not a minute, but after a couple of runs, he would run. And if the dead ones at the base would give him in trouble, who just yell at them, like clear the way and rush past through.
Okay, so you rush past through, and finally, huffing and puffing up the stairs, racing as fast as you can, burning your constitution. Endurance to get here. You would know from Chompy that these things spin around and whack you, and you can see a stairway on the other side.
You mean this?
No, on the far side there's an archway.
Okay. I will just, I guess, go around.
Okay. You walk around it?
Yep.
Yep.
4, 5, then dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
These spheres are very curious looking. They're just slightly bobbing about, slowly spinning.
Just mutter to himself.
It's ridiculous. Everyone knows plates are flat.
Okay.
And that's my turn then, I guess.
Okay, and you can keep going. There's nothing going on, and eventually you make your way to the stairs and can continue up.
Okay.
Once Lauren caught up with Varric and Riddle, he would have offered to Varric the healing potion to feed to Riddle.
Okay. So you guys have got plenty of time now. There's a circular stairway going up beyond your sight. Again, remember you spent a long time going up the stair. What do you want to? If there's any healing you want to do, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So I'm back with the others.
No, you're not. You're not with the others, but I'll let you know when you finally catch up to them.
Okay. Net once.
I'm so sorry. That's so bad.
0.
I turn to Riddle. I'm like, Riddle.
Riddle, you're conscious.
Okay, everybody gets 35.
It's the weirdest fireplace I've ever seen.
Okay, did you get that? Mass Cure Wounds goes off from Dekee. Everyone gets 35 healing.
Putting the rest into temporary hit points would be lovely.
But unfortunately, it's return damage restore. Okay, we shall get rid of this. What is it? I go on an out-tabbing frenzy, and then can't stop.
I'm gonna chug one of my greater healing potions that I had stashed in my bag.
Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, some. Is that 3 of them?
3 of them?
You've cast it 3 times. Read and drunk 3 times. It looks like. Unless you accidentally clicked it 3 times.
I've
Okay.
clicked the wrong button.
Okay.
Right. I'm only taking 1, so that's plus 10.
Okay. All right. So you continue up the stairs after healing somewhat.
Lauren's put Criella in a bit of a high. She's still levitating?
No.
Then she's in a fireman's carry kind of a.
Okay. Oh, we're on a different map. Okay, you come up the stairs.
And at some point I recast Levitate on Criella, so we're not... No one's...
Yeah, okay. Alright, so you can do that at will, can't you?
One of my Warlock spells.
Nice. Oh, it's a spell, not a at-will ability.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so you can just keep spamming it out. Okay, so heat washes over this room in waves. At the centre is a gigantic green fire blazing white hot, or green hot. The floor is covered in ash and shards of bone. There's 4 staircases intertwined around the fire, hugging it close. And you can see there's a couple of custodians, and they've got some sort of wrapped up corpse. And they're laying it down and then backing away, keeping well away from this fire.
Are we out in the open? Like, is it night sky up?
No, it's not. It continues above. There's cracks in the walls every now and then, so you can look through. You can see some cracks in the walls here and there. So you can look out to the night sky every now and then, but...
And where are the stairs that continue upwards?
The stairs continue, this time spiralling around the inner core of green fire.
Gotcha. Lauren's just going to walk up to the edge and have a look in.
Okay. You walk close and you can feel the heat. Look, if you get any closer, you're going to take damage.
Right. Gotcha.
You know, you'll be within sort of touching distance of it.
Yeah.
But there's some corpses that have been here a little bit longer, and it looks like they're completely dried, crispy, and look like it would be very easy, very simple. You touch them and they just would turn to ash straight away.
Ash, not jerky.
No, not jerky.
And we keep going up from here?
You can keep going up from here. Okay, and you carry on going up this spiral staircase. It goes.
Put Criella in the fire.
It continues spiraling on. Again, it takes a long time. Can I get everyone to do from this journey a DC 10 Constitution check? Constitution saving throw. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 passes, and Solotl, you eventually come huffing and puffing up from below, and catch up to the group at this point.
Back there, roll too.
Yeah, can you do a riddle? We got a fail. Solotl's
with riddle in there, that she would get plus it +5?
These 3 or 4 you'll catch up to them at some point on the stair, but they were saving without your proximity at that point. So Riddle, you've just got 1 level of exhaustion, heat exhaustion, basically. It's only going to affect your abilities, stealth and so on.
Really need to catch up to them.
Nah.
As I catch up to them, I guess Riddle will say,
"What the hell happened?"
And by the way, I think Riddle, you could use it, so I'm gonna give you 65 points of healing. With the lay of hands.
Oh, nice.
Lay on hands. Sorry, my mistake, 47.
47.
Yeah, that's all I have left.
Okay, you all continue up. Riddle, you're feeling much better. About 2/3 from the looks of it.
I'm staying right next to Zalotl.
Fair. Okay. I'm just going to grab everyone again. You continue up. This has taken another hour or so to get to the next floor. Just going to move us back.
By the way, as I was waiting for you guys, I had done the thing. And I figured... Don't we all know a walking corpse, Sir Petrus? Why couldn't we ask the Red Lady to bring Cyrilla back?
I thought he was off doing cleric-y things.
I mean, whatever brought him back. Right.
Well, I don't know if anyone in Dekee would know about this, right?
Yes. And Dekee, what happened with Zalotl is beyond the Red Lady, or
Sir Petrus.
Oh, yeah, not Sir Petrus.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. That's what. Yeah, I don't think she would be able to do that.
Good.
Sir Petrus, he's completely gone now. This is one of our only options.
And by the way, since we are doing stuff, there's the inventory. Dekee, how are you on the diamonds? Do you need any?
Things like that. I can always use more.
Okay. I'll give you 300 worth. Just one revivify.
300 worth of, but what? Actual diamonds or dust?
Diamonds, like small ones. You can make them into dust if you want. But... yeah, I'm gonna mark them off of my stock, so you have something in case I'm burned and there's nothing left for me. You can still have the diamonds.
Okay, you come up through the floor of another level. You must be now hundreds of feet above the ground. And breaking into this room, the temperature drops noticeably. The fires from below are no longer, scorching their way up the channel. The wind howls outside and the tower shudders. You imagine it shouldn't be possible for a tower to be this tall, but somehow it is. But it might even have some movement in it. There's some stone supports above and stairs opposite that continue further up through the ceiling of this chamber. However, perched on the stone supports over a dangerous-looking chasm. You can see there's a hole in the floor in the centre of the room. Is this magnificent, shiny black dragon.
So did you say dragon?
Dragon.
Black dragon. Okay.
And looking at it, you see that it's got some sort of metallic, greenish tinged collar around its neck, and a chain going from the collar to the stone.
Lauren will want to detect magic on the chain and its connection to the stone.
Okay. The connection to the stone, the chain, and the collar are all magical.
What kind of magic?
They seem to put abjuration. And you can see that there's a magical field from the collar going around this creature's entire head.
I'll go ahead.
No, I was just going to convey that to the group, so you go on.
So Ciceros will step ahead and take a knee and bow his head. And remain awaiting.
Okay. It's enormous.
Can we continue upstairs? Keep going upstairs, or?
Yeah, well, the stairs are on the other side of the dragon.
Yeah.
Does the dragon say anything?
No, it doesn't.
Lauren's just going to send a message into its head just to say, are you well?
Okay. How do you send the message into its head, or are you just seeing if it works?
Just seeing if it works. So, I'm just sending a normal cantrip message.
Oh, I see. Yep. Free me, and all will be yours. My hoard.
It's offering us its treasure.
We do what?
If we free it. It's got a massive warding shield around it. Yeah.
So also in Draconic, we'll ask. I guess because it's in Draconic, I will say how Ciceros actually hears himself speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mighty ancient one, who have imprisoned thee?
It says, "She who wails bound me."
Is there any way to free you?
If you have a means of dispelling magic or removing curses, I can take to the skies once more.
Oh, how such a vile being, commander of the filthy undead, have imprisoned a majestic ancient one such as this yourself?
Luddle's fanboying.
It's actually lore for lizard folk. They revere dragons.
I could try dispelling the magic around the foes.
Can we make a deal with the dragon that can the dragon raise our friend?
That's a good question.
Or can we get the favor of our friend raise first and then free the dragon? Because I don't want to piss this lady off. You know what I mean?
100%. Gelotto, do you want to... Are you drooling?
This mighty being should not be imprisoned by a filthy scum
I agree.
living abomination.
I agree. But let's have this conversation.
Lauren
Is
kind
it
of
possible? Like,
clears his mind, like through.
let's free the dragon. Let's do both. Let's res our friend and free the dragon. So let's see which order that we're gonna do it in. Or we free the dragon first, but maybe he doesn't take off and cause a fuss until we get our friend res. We make a deal. It's like, okay, we free you, but just don't.
Did the dragon respond to the question? How did he got captured?
Divine magic.
Again, in the
she who wails above was a god of this world.
Was, but no more.
No.
If my companions, one of them have fallen fighting the forces invading this plane. If we were to free you, would you aid us in restoring her to life?
Restoring life is something gods and angels do. I do quite the opposite.
In the very least, could you help us force the vile being that imprisoned you to restore our friend?
I will do what I can. And you get while the dragon is full of bravado and supremely confident. You can see that you get a sense that
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, it's not confident of fighting She Who Wails.
I got a natural 20 on it.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So you think that She Who Wails has clearly, completely dominated this creature, cowed it, and put its and collared it and chained it, so much so that it can't really even open its mouth.
Okay, well.
It was a good try. I mean, you had to ask the question, but I mean.
But the dragon genuinely, if things came to it, the dragon would be rolling with you, rolling dice, attacking with you.
I know that you might fear such beings, but can we really trust one who raises the dead in a city like this?
I want to free the dragon, but let's talk to the thing first and get our friend back. And then and free the dragon.
If they will help us in our attack against her, then shouldn't we look at freeing it first? A favor from a dragon is no small thing.
Yeah, but we might not get Criella rezzed.
Why not?
Well, if we free the dragon, we might piss this person off.
We're gonna piss it off anyway.
Yeah, but if we get Criella rezzed first, then we free the dragon on the way down as we're leaving.
Do you have any sense how far from the top are we?
Oh, you feel like you're definitely not at the top, but approaching it because you can just from the feeling of the tower moving.
Wanna vote?
Yeah. Let's vote.
Okay.
Okay. Read the dragon to the left. Keep going to the right.
Where are you all? Can't. Oh, I see. In the dragon area. Okay. So what have we got? People off to the right. What are they wanting to do?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, left
And there's
to free the dragon.
2, and we've got 3 to free the dragon.
I mean, one of the ones on the right is dead, so I don't think they count.
No, I mean there's
Definitely pulled over Criella anyway.
yeah. No, I'm just saying that this. Okay.
Change on mine.
All right. So, who's going to do it
Which one
and
needs
how?
I get to pet the dragon?
I think Aloran's going to cast Dispel Magic.
At what?
Do it
At what level?
yeah, at a particular level that's, you know, let's do it initially on the chain connected to the
Yep.
the bolted to the wall.
Was it you
at
that?
fifth level?
Was it you that did the detect magic?
It was.
Okay, so you would feel that the chain, the field, and the collar is all one enchantment.
Okay. Then I'll do it at 6th level instead.
Okay. Can you roll your d20 to see if you can bust it?
1d20. Maybe not.
Oh, you cast Dispel Magic, and the dragon pulls and tugs, and nothing happens.
Ooh. 6th level.
That's a 6th level Dispel Magic.
Yeah. I accidentally clicked on my 7th level slot instead of my 6th.
That's all right.
Well, that was a little embarrassing. All right.
Just because I think he would feel obliged, Ciceros will try it once too.
Okay, you got a Dispel Magic up your sleeve?
Yeah, but only
Okay.
3rd level. Let's say.
Okay, all right. Roll your dice and see what happens.
Yeah. Let me just mark it off first. And that's just straight d20 plus my spellcasting modifier or something. I don't remember how it works.
I think it's a 10, and then for every level difference, you need a higher one. We can check.
I didn't add anything.
Yeah, 10 plus the spell level is your DC. It's an ability check using your spell casting ability. So for you, it's a charisma.
Be charisma, yeah. So roll plus charisma. Good. Let's go. Charisma ability check.
Nice.
Ooh, 19. Okay, so that would bust a 9th level spell. 10 plus the spell level. All right.
The power of a fun boy.
Yeah. All right. So the chains just drop. The collar snaps off. Well, it doesn't snap off. It just. I think that from the detect magic, you could tell that the field is gone, and the dragon just yanks its head casually, snapping the chain, and opens its jaw, and in doing so, brings up 2 claws and rips the collar off easily.
What's more in Draconic, Ciceros will say, if I may be so bold as to implore your majesty, please await here, and if you hear the sound of combat, come to our aid.
Okay.
I'll look around. Can anybody create food? Could he? I can't.
Probably not enough to make a dent in
Feed
the
a dragon?
yeah, of this size. The dragon sort of turns and says, "Stand aside," and then the tail just goes crash, and it crunches a hole in the side of the tower, and then it starts. It's making itself a launching place. It says, I will pause here a while until you come back down."
What do we call you?
You call me. I do have a name.
I was gonna say, if it's less than 30 letters in the name, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Probably named Fred.
Yeah. Here we go. The orrery, the cage. Illydia. I'll put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Full name.
And it asks your names as well.
I give them mine with a flourished bow.
Yeah. And when I've been using he's, I think, up to now, but you've written deep voice, of course it's a dragon, you can tell now that it's a she. So Lydia's smashing a hole in the wall and then just crouching, waiting. But as the hole's wide enough, gets about sort of 15 feet wide, the two front claws go to the edge, and there's this roar, the most loudest, terrifying roar that you feel. But it's a roar of release, of freedom.
Yeah, I guess it's no longer a stealth mission. Let's go.
You make your way to the other side and continue up. You have Criella in tow. Right. Zooming in. You emerge from the staircase. It's open to the sky, belting with rain. Storm clouds above you. And you can see this strange being made of stars. It's robed. You emerge from the cold into a cold night. There's a violent storm circling above. Wind and rain batter you through the haze. A half-finished floor on the top of the tower. And you can see there's more of these minions stacking these ashen bricks. They've got a stand of them, and they're continuing to build the tower walls higher and higher. Standing at the very edge of this tower, emaciated womanly shape in grey shift. She stands unflinching, just staring into the sky. She doesn't seem, if she's noticed you, she doesn't seem to have paid you any heed.
If I can now just stroll around here and wait for everyone else to do their thing.
Okay. Dekee, you're the closest, and Farrick?
I was like, excuse me. Can I speak with you a moment?
She turns to face you. Her face is made of stars, an uncaring array of celestial lights swirling to infinity. Looks like you're looking up at the sky when you look into her face. She speaks. The voice, however, is a sort of lashing barb of cruel intent, malice. What? She says. More lost souls climbing the dead to speak to the never living, the never born.
I have a request of you.
Do not tarry long. You tarry long with the dead will come to know you better than the living.
Oh, I deal a lot with the dead. I serve the Scarlet Maiden.
These glowing sort of solar eyes sort of squint for a moment, and she looks at you, maybe with a little bit more curiosity.
I have one of our friends who's fallen in battle. We'd like to bring them back. I hear you can help. And we lay Corella's body down.
She looks at you and looks at Criella. Can you roll a persuasion for me? Does anyone else want to jump in or add to this at all?
No, I don't think so. Would.
Okay.
21.
Okay. She says to you, mayhap I would. You worship the old ones as well. We're all gone now. And she says, "Do you have you? But surely," and she looks at you as if as if she's staring into you. Says, "Surely you have the power to do this yourself." Dekee?
No, I don't have true
resurrection. I can see it.
I mean, you have the spell, you just don't have the diamonds.
No, I don't have that spell.
Resurrection? At this level, you should have it.
No, I don't have that one.
It's 6.
You're probably not prepared.
Oh,
No, I don't have
prepared.
it prepared. No.
Ah.
But it should be in your spell list.
But it isn't the spell list, but I just don't have it prepared.
Okay, yep. She says, my divine power left me long ago when I died. Have you any... But I still retain the power to manipulate things. And she gestures to the bricks in the tower above. Eventually this tower will reach to the heavens and we will ascend. She says, have you diamonds?
We're a bit short of those at the moment. We had a mishap with them a little while ago. Funny story. But we really could use some help.
Okay.
I think this being suggests putting our diamonds together to form a bigger one. Right here.
If you have sufficient, I can create one with enough pressure to create one good enough to return your friend.
I have 350 left.
I've got... $1,500 and
Dekee, did you add the 300 I gave you?
yeah, and then another 900 and then 300.
And that's all in dust or bits and bobs though, I think, from memory. Yep.
And I think for resurrection we just need 1,000.
Oh, yeah, I can do resurrection. I just don't know true resurrection.
Now, true resurrection is like if you want to revive someone who was dead for 100 years.
And you've got no parts of them left.
Oh, I know normal resurrection.
But you don't have a diamond good enough.
But like for a normal diamond, I've got what type of diamond do I need for that? I just need 500 diamond?
No, you need 1,000, and a lot of small ones isn't enough, or dust isn't enough. So
they could combine one of my, like I got 3 500 diamonds, so I can combine 2 of mine.
Yes, and if you give those to her, she holds them and you see sort of light coming between her fingers, and it opens and there's this enormous diamond in her hand.
Okay, I'll give her 2 of my 500 diamonds.
Yep.
And I'll remove those from my inventory.
Okay. And she gives that to you and she says, with this you can use your own divine blessings from the Red Maiden to restore your friend. And she looks up, and then she looks around, and she says, but maybe not for long. This world has precious little time left.
And then which spell am I casting to get him back?
Resurrection. That's 6th level, I think.
I think it's 7. But that would have to take a long rest to change spells. But you do have the components now. It's 7th. Closes all mortal wounds. Restores missing body parts.
Oh no, I don't have it.
You have 7th level spells, right?
Yep.
So you should have it as a cleric. I think all clerics get it.
Oh, you should be able to prepare it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go to known spells, then you go to 7th. Should be there.
But she turns back at this point, and then watches her minions continue to build the walls.
Are we done here?
I think she's saying we don't.
Ah,
Let's go downstairs and pat a dragon.
you descend.
I guess.
Okay. You continue down, and eventually come out a short while later in the dragon lair. It turns to you and turns its head to one side and squints a little, just inquisitively.
Things, beings, driven down to become a pathetic shadow of itself, living in a vain hope. I think she's not a threat to anyone.
Sweet. Let's get out of here.
The dragon says, where do you want to go?
Ciceros?
Yes, please.
But
What do we
great.
do with that?
It says, I shall take you there now, and sort of lowers its neck.
Oh. Yeah, with some reverence. So to mount the dragon.
Everybody else?
Enthusiasm of a small child.
All right. This is an ancient, gargantuan black dragon. You're all sort of lined up on the base of its neck.
I can just fly.
Ah, yeah.
I'll fly along next to it.
Someone needs to take Spike from downstairs.
Ah, yes.
Lauren's not so wonderful with heights, so is very happy to take Spike.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So the dragon sort of takes wing from high up. Here you're probably 900 feet up in the air. It spirals around the tower and lands to drop Lauren off, and then takes flight again, staying quite low. And you woof, woof, only beats its wings 2 or 3 times, crossing the lake, landing in the street, and letting you all out at Ciceros. And with that, it takes to the sky once more. And I'm going to move back to Ciceros,
Hey.
where everyone can have a breather.
Nice. It's funny because nobody questioned it, but You guys know black dragons are very, very evil creatures, right?
Yeah.
Riddle had a run-in with a black dragon before.
Oh yeah, you have. That's right. That was. Oh, I can't remember.
It's much better than that encounter.
No, Riddle had in Mesro, in Chult.
Oh, different game.
Yeah.
It nearly ate me alive.
Yes, it did. Okay, so who are we missing here? Criella, Farrick, Dekee, Riddle.
Crayla's not dead anymore.
That's all of us.
So no, I think you're going to have to. If you don't have resurrection prepared, you're going to need to take take a night's sleep. I'm assuming clerics prepare spells, or that you prepare spells, and so you change from whatever is your other 7th level spell or
And then prepare that and then go back.
Yeah.
And then we can do that.
Okay.
If we're looking at a night's rest, then Aloran would open up his mansion.
Ah, yeah.
Just so we can eat and sleep in relative safety.
Okay.
Is there anyone still alive at Ciceros?
Yes, although there's no one being let in or out of the doors, and it would have taken some convincing to get them to let you in. There's a couple of adventurer types in here. Aloran, you're in there? Oh yeah, so you're. I think we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, and Dekee 5. Okay. Okay, so Aloran, you cast your magical gateway. Everyone, you all go in there. Are you bringing Farrick or?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay, so Farrick comes through with you. What about the people in the pub?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay, so it's a big feast for everyone. So everyone gets a little bit more food. There's scarce resources here. Cicero did say that his larder was restocked overnight, but there's a lot more people in here as refugees than he gets stocked than he receives each morning. You take a rest.
Long rest?
Long rest. Recover all your hit dice. You can spend whatever you want, as in going back to, to restore any hit points. You all go up to 18th level.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
At this point. And the next morning, you, Dekee, prepare your resurrection, get your new god-made gem, channel your divinity through it, and resurrect Criella, whose eyes open, brain reforms inside her skull.
I'm assuming she also leveled up.
But you are conscious, awake.
Yay!
Now, Criella, there's a downside to this. When you come back, you have a -4 to your attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks. Every time you take a long rest, this will reduce by 1. So it's 4 days before you're back to full strength. But you've just been resurrected, so
Yeah.
there is that.
Can Greater Restoration do something about it?
I don't think so. I'll check it up. We'll look into it for next week when we carry on. Criella's back with us.
Yeah.
Let's see. We can look, and you have all your hit points restored, Criella. You come back on full. All poisons, diseases.
Is there madness on?
It doesn't affect diseases, curses, and the like. If such effects aren't removed prior to her madness is still there.
Oh.
Still the same person, and these afflictions are the sum of her experience, not like a disease or anything.
Yeah.
But you're on full hit points. And
Now she has level 4 spells.
And that's right. Oh, because you would have gone up to 18th, and you decide which. So it's your wizard, is it? That are you going up in?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think everyone else is all single class, so you should all be casting 9th level spells now.
Yep.
I don't know how the hell I'm going to manage it, but we'll see how it goes.
I'm assuming I'm...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you can...
I would just wanted to say I would like to see a paladin with 9th level spells. That would be fun.
Oh yeah. So what have you got? What's exciting? What does Aloran get?
He gets 2 more magical secrets.
Okay.
Which is so any 2 spells from any spell list. Which is a little overwhelming because there's like a lot.
Okay.
And then he just gets another known spell.
Okay. But is this the first chance that you can't then cast 9th level spells?
No.
So you've had them already?
Yeah, I had that last level as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
but now she can choose 2 spells from literally any class.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, that gives you a bit of homework.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't have to be 9th level. Could be literally anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I mean, Wish is kind of lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we haven't had a wish go off yet in the game. What about you, Riddle?
Ooh.
Warlock abilities, I have just learned True Polymorph.
Oh,
Ooh.
right. Okay, so you can turn into a table.
Kill, so I can permanently turn things into
Nice one.
others.
That's cool.
And Dekee, I guess now you have true resurrection, or if you wanted it, if you had enough diamonds, but
Yeah, I got resurrection now.
right.
Nice.
And if I look down,
Well, if you look at the map, now that's the size of my auras.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, you can never. You don't have to worry. Staying close.
yes, 30 foot.
Yeah.
And who have I missed? Oh, they got Ziki, and Criella. You're going to go up to 18th as well. Oh yeah, you've already got that. You got into your 4th level spells now.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so it's just gone 11 o'clock. Let's close out here. And is there any ideas where you're going to go from here? Just so that I'll give me a bit of a direction.
Probably the lake, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
probably heading into the lake next.
Okay.
I would just suggest visiting the Crooked House because we did retrieve the missing person for the employer, technically.
Just to close out the loop.
Yeah, just drop the brain off.
Mm.
Sorry, here's your daughter or niece,
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
Right.
I've got Rye.
Okay, so you might go and see the Duchess, but otherwise to the lake.
Yep.
Nice one. All right. Well, we'll close out here and looking forward to next fortnight.
Awesome.
Great.
That was fun.
Yeah. I have a quick question for
Oh, yeah.
Zolotl. Out of Aberration, Construct, Elemental, and Greater Demon, which one would he not attack?
Construct.
Construct, okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Basically, everything that's extra planner, he's hardwired to hate. But I think in his backstory, I made it lean on face stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I'm not picking a spell that summons something that he immediately just...
Yeah, if it's just someone, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's like so the oath of the which one is it of the watchers is basically you have to watch out for threats from other planes like illitids and zombies and give anything that would try to take over, but summons are okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thinking about summoning spells.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, my greatest Tidu is a summoner. He's a Fae technically,
Yeah.
so I would have to kill him the moment I summon him. If that would be okay.